Hello everybody, welcome to my ban list prediction video for what is to be the August 23rd ban list update. I'm going to be real with you. My list is very short. I don't think it's going to be a very big ban list at all, especially when you compare it to the last update. That was like 10 cards. It's not going to be anywhere near as big. I have this in a particular order. And last time I did it where I believe the cards most likely to get hit were first, and we went down a scale that way from most least likely. But I think most of these cards have like a good shot at getting hit, and then there's a card at the end that I don't think will get hit, that probably should get hit. So let me know if you agree or disagree with me in the comment section below. I believe there will be comments varying all over the place. And of course, like, comment, subscribe. And I'm sure we'll be live August 23rd when the list goes live on Twitch to discuss it, but that's later. We don't talk about that right now. Alright, we start here with Gravity Crush. So on the last ban list, you guys might remember them hitting cards like Blinding Ray and Jack Grade, memory gaining cards. But they suspiciously left Gravity Crush alone, which is interesting, because Gravity Crush actually might be... wasn't the best one compared to Jack Raid, but it's pretty up there. And the reason why is because that lose to memory might seem like a negligible thing, but it's really not. Like, they don't lose to memory if you win that turn. Additionally, if they have a memory tamer, well, they can just put you to 1, and then you go to 3 anyway. Like, it's not... the memory losing 2 thing is not negligible enough, and this card should follow suit at 1. And we've seen it we see it primarily now because of Digimon and Gallantmon, but I've been playing this since the ancient Gromon OTK days. I'm being real with you. Like, this is a card that probably should just go to 1, and yeah, that's it. Now, if they wanted to touch the actual Gallantmon and Digimon thematically, besides Gravity Crush, this I'm a little bit iffy about, but if there was a card you could hit in the archetype, I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to leave Gravity Crush alone. Hit Gravity Crush, leave Gallantmon and Digimon alone besides that. But if there's a card that they will hit, this is probably one of the ones they could consider hitting. Yeah, well, that'll do. I think Gromon X is played as a playset usually in both Digimon and Gallantmon decks alike, because it's a very good card. It's a very good champion for setting up the stage. So I really do believe that if they will hit something in the Gallantmon world that's not Gravity Crush, it's probably this card. But that's more of a maybe. Let's get back to more substantively things that should really get hit. Sakuyon has been running rampant since the last ban list update. You might remember that Sakuyon won Worlds without really using the cards that were touched on the ban list. You might remember that. I was complaining about it. Well, I think it's time. It's still seeing play today. It's been seeing play since 2.5. It's gotta go. When they did the last wave of hits, sure, the Taomon Ace Loop deck was hit, but not Sakuyon generally. If they're going to hit something, I think there's 2 things they hit. Rika is one thing, because it's a very good tamer for the deck, and gives you a lot of memory refund. Or they can just be smart and hit the green plugin. I know that some people out there will say, but Mario, if you hit green plugin, it's dead. Fuck it. It's fine without green plugin. It's not a big deal. It's a big hit, absolutely. But it's not like Sakuyon drops off the face of the earth without this plugin. But I will tell you, they would be close to dropping a nuke on the deck, absolutely. But, how many times do we need to be Sakuyon, Sakuyon out of the game, for lack of better terminology? Something's got to go. I think it's this, or it's Rika. Either or. I think if they hit this, the deck is more than still playable. I think if they hit this, then the deck becomes fair. And that's kind of where I'm at. Do we hit consistency piece, or do we hit the card that'll make the deck fair? To the point of, maybe you can't play it in a big tournament anymore properly. That's where I'm at. It's one of those 2 cards. If you have a disagreement, let me know what card you think should get hit in the comments. But Sakuyumon's something gonna go. And this leads me to the last major hit, like the last card. I told you, not a very quick list, not a very big list. This needs to go. I'm sure they're gonna band pair this with fucking Leopardmon Ace or some shit. Like something's gonna happen weird like that. And let me tell you something. They should just get rid of the card. What do they do? Make a band pair every single time that a new loop comes out because they don't fucking do enough good quality testing over in Bandai Land to see, oh, this tamer's gonna be a problem again. Let me tell you something. Zuba Loop came out. That deck was consistent enough, and that introduced the whole band pair thing in the first place. Well, the new Galaxy Sayon Call list with the Leopardmon that skips your turn the same way Zuba Loop does, I'd argue is just as consistent as Zuba Loop was. I play it. It's disgusting. I like Galaxy, but this is not Galaxy anymore. This is just turn skip. It's nonsense. So it's probably going to be a band pair, but if Bandai is just smart, they're just going to hit this tamer and be done with it. I think this is really the reason a list is coming before Nationals. I think Bandai realized they made a whoopsies because seeing play in Japan, and and a little bit here, people are talking about it. And I think Bandai just wants to be safe rather than sorry, and they don't want to fuck around and find out, so to speak. So I think that this is gonna go. Probably a band pair, but it's gonna go. Now for my they should hit this, but probably won't hit this pick. I love Omnimon probably more than anyone in my comment section. I'm gonna be real. But this card is toxic. Digimon is an interesting place where all decks right now try to OTK you as fast as humanly possible or put up an impenetrable defense that you can't break. This card is both and does both things. And I think that something's got to go. Now, the Unwon deck is finally taking off. I don't know if you noticed, but it's seeing some play in Japan, and it even topped Gen Con. But they're all playing this card. And it's like the only thing you can really hit without hitting anything else that'll do a lot of damage to the deck. Like, Nokia really helps Omnimon right now, but if you hit Nokia, it's not a big deal. Whereas if you hit certain other cards, it will kill the archetype completely. Alter-S, you don't need Alter-S. Like, going into this card is just... it's too good. You know what I mean? Like, let us work with BT22 Omnimon, Omnimon X from BT20. You're fine. Omni Ace, why not? But this card just does too many things. And it's not like hitting this card will kill the deck. It'll just make it more fair, more enjoyable. Whereas leaving this card alone, I could definitely see Omnimon running all over the format. Not all over the format, but you'll see it every tournament. And there'll be a lot of Alter S's, and then people will just be upset because you can't interact with it, and then it'll kill you. Or both. So that's where I'm at. As for unrestricted cards, I really don't think they're going to touch it. But if they were to touch it, they're not going to hit Gromon X because of EX10. They're not going to lift that off the list. I think that would be pretty insane. They're not going to get rid of Dora Greymon for similar reasons. Right now, Offmon's all over the place, and that card is still too good. It's too much vulnerability, whatever. I don't even need it. And Ice Wall's a fucked card. I don't know if it's going anywhere right now. Though I do think there's an interesting case that Ice Wall might help slow down the really fast game we're in right now. I could see an argument for it. I think if anything, it is going to get unrestricted. It's Jet Selfimon, which I would love. I think the reason why they might do this is because hybrids are not seeing play anymore. Not at all. They've fallen off the map completely. Even though we got new support, sets ago. Doesn't matter. We aren't seeing hybrids see play. So I think that if anything is the closest to being unrestricted, it is Jet Selfimon. Really. But I still don't think they're going to do anything with it. I think they're just going to leave it alone. They leave all of them alone. And that's really it. Quick video. It's quick. It's not going to be a big list because, the bittersweet thing about Digimon right now is that the game is pretty diverse. Yes, all the decks try to fuck your face as fast as possible, or just set up a fucking impossible thing you can't surpass, though most decks do try to just kill you quickly. While that's the theme of the game right now, there is variety. There are just certain decks that do it better, that are kind of helping to invalidate some of the cards in the most recent sets that we've gotten. And so I think those are the reasons why we're having this, and then this tamer with the new loop is too good. That's it. That's really it. I don't see much more getting hit. It might even be less than this. But that's it. If I missed something really obvious, do let me know in the comments what you think. These are just my opinions. This is more subjective than my other videos I make. But let's just getting this out there in the aether. That's it, though. Let me know. See you later. Bye.